We're about to leave on a road trip for a few thousand miles in this car. And it's not electric, it's my old hybrid that's 10 years old and has over 190,000 miles on it. And we're gonna compare this trip to driving with not only Tesla and the Tesla Supercharger network, but also we took the Polestar out and we used Electrify America network. So we're gonna do a road trip in this, and this is a smaller car too. So we need to pack it up right now before we leave. This is my 2012 Lexus CT200. I've had it since it was brand new. We've used it on HireCar, H-Y-R-E-C-A-R. Check out some videos there. It was a very bad experience. I've got power strips in here. I've got my network going back here with the router to pick up my mobile phone Verizon internet, and then the load balancing router down here to distribute that between the AT&T box I have at AT&T box. And we have almost no room in here. This car is packed tight, you can see. We also have very limited electricity supplies because we're used to a direct connection in my Tesla, which I have, and this thing only has a 15 amp fuse, so we have to regulate what can be charged at what times, and very little cargo room and no self-leveling suspension either. This is gonna go in the front. Actually, I think it needs to go on the side rear there. There's no room here, I'll be blinded. So the bag's gonna have to go here. Denise is gonna be in her little cocoon back there working. Hopefully everything actually works. All right, so I've got tire pressures checked. We got new tires in the front, packed. Here's where Denise is gonna be. And make sure this is all gonna work. Can't see it that well in this light. So this is what I was driving before I got my Tesla, and it still drives, and it's, like I said, a third of the size. But it should get like 45 miles to the gallon, but we have a lot of weight in here. We'll see what we get. And the trip should be shorter, we think, because we don't have to stop so much for electricity. This is a very long range between refills. There's our mileage at the start. Leaving just before 7:15 in the morning on Friday.
Makeup on.
All right, no, we can't see, don't worry. All right, Denise has got her work laptop connected. We're set up, so we're heading out. Shift to park. Why is it not letting me start? Oh, I hope we're not going to lose power, which we probably will. Is this not turned on? See?
Usually there's a green button.
It says green.
Is your foot on the brake?
It is now.
You can't shift into drive unless your foot's on the brake.
Yeah, it won't. All right, I'm going to have to push this. I hope we don't lose all our stuff. No. Okay, good. There we go. Now we're ready to go. I forgot how to drive this car. All right, we're off. Even at this amount of fuel in the tank, it still says I have 327 miles of range left. I'm not used to seeing that kind of range at all.
By our proposed solution is agreed upon. So,
Denise has her important meeting. She just got her headset working. It wasn't working. She needed new drivers. So it took forever because of the download speed. And we're going to have to stop here because we're entering an area that has very poor signal quality where we've lost signal before in the mountains. So we're going to stop at the rest area for like an hour, and we'll lose an hour. And also I forgot to tell you that we did stop at the post office and drop the package off for Denise too. There's a lot of traffic on this interstate. This is where we're going to stop.
Head east toward I-81 north.
We actually spent the night here one time in a recent video series we did. All right, I think there's a coffee place in here called Bean Cuisine. I'm gonna go check it out.
My mom and anybody else. Thank you.
You're welcome. They had almond milk. This was inside the farmer's market. They had almond milk. How's your tea?
I was not on mute.
delicious.
I'm thinking of the signed final docs. Reports for you was still open.
Overall, mine is good, but not great. But good. Time to get gas. That was not much. I just got ice in the cooler. It's in the back. One thing I've noticed is that when we're driving the electric car, I can go speed limit like 10 miles above the speed limit the whole time. But this car, in order to get maximum efficiency, I need to slow it down and drive with the slow people, basically. So I don't even know if it's gonna be any faster for us. We're approaching the Scranton area, and we've been driving for about 5 hours. It's about 12:15 now. We're in Binghamton, New York, and we are gassing up, going to the bathroom. It's taking way longer than I ever thought. Not much again. I almost drove us off the road. We're taking a break for an early dinner now. Denise got some Thai food from the restaurant we've been to down here before to go along with the drinks. All right, these coffee drinks are hot, so we're gonna have to wait till they cool down so we can try them out.
And I haven't eaten since.
It's pretty good. They had either almond or oat milk. I got almond, so it's even more surprising since it only has almond milk and not oat. It's bumpy and loud. Look, this car is old school autopilot. It works. Hands-free. All right, we're heading down into Albany now. You can see there it is, Hudson River Valley. That's where we're going. And the white mountains and green mountains way in the background. I think that so far any savings made by less time spent charging or fueling, because there's hardly been any time, just a couple minutes. I put like $10 to $15 worth of gas in each time. Has been more than offset by us wasting that time going to the bathroom and doing other stuff when we're already done, all right? And us having to drive slower on the highway to get a decent gas mileage. So far, I think that Tesla is faster on the road. I do think that, okay? For a road trip when you're working in the car like a digital nomad style, I think Tesla is faster than driving a hybrid. And I also think it's faster. This method right now is probably faster than the Polestar with Electrify America, because they had so many problems with their charging network where they don't charge as fast as they say they're going to, or they're broken, or you have to wait. So this may come in second place to Tesla, and then anything on Electrify America network or non-Tesla charging is like third place at this point. This is right now, it's 4 o'clock. We've been on the road for 9 hours now. Oh my gosh, we're not even to Albany yet.
It's taking a long time. We're usually at Wentworth by 5 o'clock.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna be in trouble. All right, we're trying to get some organic produce now. Got about 3.5 hours more to drive, plus get gas. We're gonna show you how the cooler fits in. There's basically no room for anything else. Yeah. Just trying to show how we can't open it. really until we pull it out. There's so little room. There's like a third of the room that we're used to. Yeah. About to cross the Hudson River. All right, we just made it to Vermont. There's some leaf color up here. Some. We're in New Hampshire now. Gas is a lot cheaper here. And there's a missing gas pump. Again, not much. Well, it looks like it took us 13 hours. We might have saved 1 hour in total time. Although we did take a break so Denise wouldn't have to get stuck in an area with no signal. So it may have saved between 1 and 2 hours. I don't know. That's what it seems like it may have done. But we hardly had any breaks. That's the thing. We've been sitting down more than ever. So we went 599 miles, almost 600 even.